Hi, I'm Dale Ann with Wellness Pathfinder, and today I want to talk to you about the benefits of cinnamon bark essential oil. So this is doTERRA's cinnamon bark essential oil, and it is sourced from Madagascar. Cinnamon bark can be used in 3 different ways, but before I tell you about that, I just want to say and invite you to like, share, and subscribe. And if you subscribe, then you'll get notifications of my other videos with health wellness solutions such as this. And I want to remind you also that I am not a medical doctor, so this is not to be construed as medical advice. But for those of you who like to have solutions at home that you can use if situations arise, you can use these as a first line of defense, and they are great for that. But if you need further help, then please consult with a healthcare provider. There are 3 ways to use cinnamon bark essential oil: aromatically, topically, and internally. You can't use all oils, all doTERRA oils particularly, internally, but this one you can, because of course, cinnamon bark can be used instead of cinnamon powder in drinks and dessert recipes. Just make sure that you are using this judiciously. The toothpick test is a good idea. So what you do is you just take a toothpick and you stick it in the orifice and you wet the toothpick with the cinnamon bark essential oil, and then add that to your batter. And do that one at a time until you get the taste that you are looking for. That way you can guard against accidentally dropping too much in. So that is internally. There are other situations where using cinnamon bark essential oil internally is helpful as well, and I'll talk about those in a minute. But when I say internally, what I mean is that you're going to put it, this is hard to handle, you're going to put it in a veggie cap, an empty veggie cap like this, just 2 or 3 drops, and then maybe add a drop of peppermint oil, so that if you burp it up later, it's a little more pleasant. The peppermint's a little easier to handle with the after effect. So that's internally, and then you can use it topically. If you're using it topically, please make sure that you dilute this because it is a hot oil. So you're going to use a carrier oil such as fractionated coconut oil, sweet almond oil, or jojoba. The fractionated coconut oil is what we use most often because it is very light, it absorbs very easily, and that's a really good solution for anywhere on the body. On the face, I like to use something like jojoba or the sweet almond oil. It has a different consistency that's a little bit more suitable for the skin on the face. And aromatically, so you can use it in a diffuser like this, or you can put the oil in your hands and just breathe it in for 20 to 30 seconds and get the benefit that way, because when you breathe in the any smell, it activates the olfactory bulb, which sends a message to the limbic system. That's where memories and emotions are stored, and that is really powerful. Okay, so we talked about 3 ways to use the oils: aromatically, topically, and internally. And I told you how you can do that. So let's just start with the topical applications. If you have poor circulation, if you have cold hands and feet, you can apply diluted, of course, to the bottoms of the feet or to your fingers. Like if you have sore knuckles, that works really well because it warms the skin. If you, I'm looking for the other, if you have low libido and you want to just apply an oil that will warm the skin a little bit to put you in the mood a bit, then you can dilute the oil and apply it to wherever you like, but not on mucous membranes, because they're very sensitive, and so you would apply it kind of in the peripheral area. So that's cold hands and feet. That is libido and muscle strain. So if you have soreness after a workout, then you can dilute the cinnamon bark essential oil and apply that to your sore muscles, and it will provide relief because, again, it has that warming effect. So let's talk about internal use. If you have concerns about high blood sugar, then you can take it in a capsule. And remember, I said 2 to 3 drops, and you can do that at least twice a day, even 3 times if you feel the need. If you have any kind of respiratory issues, then you can also use it in a capsule. And where else? If you have any diarrhea or intestinal upsets, then you can also use it in a capsule. And also for low libido, you can take it in a capsule instead of applying it topically. Cinnamon has really rich in antioxidants. So whether you're using it in recipes or you're using it in other ways for other health concerns, you can be assured that you're getting a lot of antioxidants. So I've talked about ways to use it topically, internally, both in recipes and in a veggie cup. I've talked about ways to use it aromatically. And of course, you can use it aromatically anytime, just because the smell makes you happy. That's a really good reason to do that. So cinnamon bark essential oil is 10% off until the end of the month. That's in 4 days from now. And again, thank you very much for watching. And please make a comment if you have a question, and I will get back to you. I'd be happy to do that. Thanks so much. See you next time.